You know, this definitely goes into interesting territories. Because if you think about it, and we're talking about Super Sentai mixed with Power Rangers. Before Power Rangers existed, you know what Super Sentai only had? One Megazord. That's it. One Megazord. But Jew Ranger broke the mold. And then it continued to get broken. The mold continued to get broken in O Ranger and let's see. When did the mold? I think the mold extremely got broken with Wild Force, aka Gal Ranger. I think that's where we got to the point of being like, oh shoot. So I would just let's just walk together. So Jew Ranger, aka mine, we're from Power Rangers. Jew Ranger, this is officially they brought the Sixth Ranger. This is where the Sixth Ranger started to come through. And they decided to give the Sixth Ranger a Zord of his own, and they basically share Zords, which personally I was hoping when they did the whole, what was it called? Zord Project? Zap, that's it. I was hoping that they actually would just have Dragon Zord battle mode where we're able to actually just get the battle mode version of Dragon Zord without being like, oh, to get the battle mode, you have to get the Megazord, but then I'll have to have the freaking Tyrannosaurus and the pterodactyl to do something over there while I use the other ones. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I like the uniqueness of having the battle mode, and I'm like, I want that now. And Zap didn't pull through, which I'm like, why didn't you? It's like, don't you want extra money? Yeah, because I'm pretty sure everyone's a collector is like, dude, I would be floored. Or they already did it where they're like, they bought two of each, and that's how they got the battle mode of the Dragon Sword. And it's like, that's not cool because now you have an extra freaking T-Rex and an extra freaking pterodactyl. You don't really eat those, do you? And don't forget an extra power sword. So I would have liked them to actually just give me the Dragon Zord battle mode and do all the fancy smancy stuff, but hey, I got the battle mode of Dragon Zord. Awesome. So we continue on and we have Die Ranger, aka second season of Power Rangers. In this case, again, well, they decided to get, because, well, notice that we had Titanus as well. And then we had the turtle. Yeah, we got the turtle. We already got the in quotation assault team. That's what we said in America. And that's most likely the battle thing, just kind of just like a little bit of Titanus, a little tiny bit. And of course, I got the white tiger. So basically, we're now growing. They're making a status quo. But then all hell broke loose when O Ranger, aka Power Rangers Zeo, came to the scene. Because now you have some crazy stuff. And they added, did they? No, that was Turbo when they kind of added stuff. Now we have the original Megazord. We got Paramidas, which isn't, that's the English version of it. Then I think we got the wheel. I think the wheel showed up the first time here. Then the Red Ranger, why not? He gets to have his own Zord as well. And then we have the freaking Super Zeo Zords, which of course is not what they said in Japan, not Super Sentai, but you understand what I'm talking about. So we have freaking, well, technically four, but plus one Megazords up in here. Whoa. Yeah, that's when the mold got broken and Turbo followed suit with, and again, I'm doing the Power Ranger terms. So we have the original Megazord, Turbo Megazord, we have the Rescue Zords, we have the carrier for the Zords, we have Blue Centaurian Zord, and even though people are like, no, it doesn't exist, and maybe I looked at it wrong, Phantom Ranger had his own Zord too. Technically, he had his own Zord. I don't think they really truly made it in production, but I saw a flyer on it. So all those, like, 4 to 5 Zords. In space pulled back a bit, didn't they? It's like, yeah, so no, they didn't. So we had the Astro Megazord, Delta Megazord, the, I I remember the Astro Megazord. No, that's not Astro Omega Megazord. Omega Megazord, something like that. And then of course you have the Winger. That's 4. We have the Winger. That's 4 plus kind of Silver Titanus, but it didn't show up. It was only in the freaking toys. I would love it if they had the director's cut, and they did part 3, but they were able to condense it down. It's kind of like this sad where sometimes you would wish that they did do it and they did have the original one. They did the original one. Who knows? Maybe they'll actually be cool enough and Hasbro will be like, oh, we're digging the archives. We found the script for all original 3 and we do it in an animation form. I'll be cool with that. And plus we get to have the freaking Phantom Ranger unmasked too. Whoa. Then, oh yeah, Mega Ranger, by the way. So then after that, we do have Lost Galaxy. I could say Ginga Man, but so, whoa, hold on. So we have 1, then we have 2, then we have 3, 4, and Carrier. Wow. It's like, yeah, just notice that they started stacking up on Megazords. They really did. Then Lightspeed Rescue, Super Train Megazord, Lightspeed Rescue Megazord, Solar Zord, whatever you want to call it. Sorry to be a jerk. And didn't they have like another one? No, I think they only had 3. I think they might have had only 3. I think I'm right. Maybe 4. It's like, no, I think they only had 3. I think they only have 3 Megazords in that case. Okay. And of course, in Turbo, they did have the freaking Wheel Zord showed up again. Durr. I don't know why. Money, of course. So Rescue, Lightspeed Rescue. It was Time Force. Yeah. Time Force had 1 Megazord that went 2 forms. And then they had the Yellow Megazord that never was released. I guess it was released, but as a play set. They had the Quantum, the Q-Rex. That was a little bit of slim on that one, wasn't it? That was slim. Then Wild Force came in and they broke the mold, where you had at least like, how many Megazords were you able to get? What the fuck? 1, 2. So Wild Force Megazord, Congo Zord. Oh yeah, Go. Gal Ranger, Congo Zord, Iris Megazord, Red Congo Zord, which was something called something else. Animus. Am I missing anything else? I think that was like at least 5 of them, and they could have kept going. And I'm pretty sure they had a black and white edition too. A few of them had a black and white editions too, but Wild Force broke the mold. And then Ninja Storm, aka Hurricaneger, only did 3. 4. 3. I think 3 plus an auxiliary Zord. Yeah, but as you can see, auxiliary Zords became a big deal. And then when Abba Ranger, aka Dino Thunder, happened, you had like at least 2 Megazords plus 3 Megazords plus 1 that they haven't released. And many auxiliary Zords, like many of them. So now the auxiliary Zords have become populated around here. Yeah, but when SPD came along, they basically went back to the 4 Megazord method. Yeah, SPD, then Mystic Force. I think it went to the Nobis 4. I think there might have been 4. Yep. Then Operation Overdrive. They did went to auxiliaries again, but even though they went to auxiliaries, they made their own Megazords. So that means that we had 3 Megazords. Yeah, 3 Megazords in total. RPM, same deal. 3 Megazords in total plus 1 that wasn't truly released. I think it kind of was released. Samurai did auxiliary swords as well, but just notice that it's like I could keep going, but I think the point came already where it's like, holy crap. They started with the Six Ranger and sprouted getting new merchandise. And then as soon as Wild Force came, they just, well, technically, when O Ranger Power Rangers Zeo came, they broke it, just went, psst, and then Wild Force showed there's a new idea where they could actually do Gal Ranger. They could actually do auxiliaries. The only messed up part is how in the world did Bandai America just straight up went crazy. Yeah, they went freaking crazy, spanning it for 2 years. It's only stable for 1 year, idiots, but they tried to do it for 2 years. And even to this day, still trying to do it for 2 years, which is not smart. But, well, maybe someday they'll learn, right?